video that was on Pete's ass.
I do have this to say, and fuck anyone who doesn't agree with me. I'm just going to come out with that right now. But wasn't it just so nice last week to see Tom Brady cry? Wasn't it great to see the Pats lose? I hate everything coming out of Boston. I don't mind the history, and I'm sure you've got a lot of hot Irish women running around there, but the Red Sox. I'm a Yankee fan, so I am just bred to hate the concept of New England.
See, I'm at an impasse, and I'll explain why.
All right.
First and foremost, I am a Panther fan. I'm one of the few Panther fans in all of New
That's
York.
good, because they've looked pretty unstoppable this year.
So that being said, I'm also...
No, I'm a Panther fan this year too, though.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Our email is questions@peacebasement.com. That's what.
And it'll forward to all of us respectively.
Yeah.
If you ever just want to chat with one of us, it's just our name at peachbasement.com.
Yeah.
So it's
Our
Pete,
first name.
Ramon, Roger. Pretty simple.
Hey, go Panthers! Vegetable too.
Thank you. Can we trust, my friend? I've waited many years to get a rematch.
Last year I was on
Just-
Panthers fan, but this year I am a Panthers fan.
Well, I appreciate that. We love you for that.
All right.
You know we're talking about football, not Black Panther, right?
Oh, I'm not a Black Panther. I mean, I'm not a football fan.
You can't be a member of the political party.
If you root for a
lack
Panther, you
certain
root for
pigment.
all Panthers.
Oh, okay.
He's an albino Panther.
No, I'm a Marvel Black Panther.
A Panther's a
party
Panther.
fan.
You
I
root for
can't
it.
fucking stand Black Panther. Oh shit.
What? T'Challa, man?
Ridiculous. They
What the
overcompensated so much. We don't have any.
He could beat Batman, motherfucker.
Because they overcompensate on this fucking so much.
all right.
He's rich. He's super smart. He's a fucking king of a country. He's crazy. He's a king.
He's the king of the most technologically advanced country.
They did too much. They had some white guilt, and they gave this.
There's no white guilt.
No.
Stanley has no white guilt. Stanley has no guilt. Stanley has no guilt for
I call
anything.
I call shenanigans.
I agree.
Like when freaking Stan and what's called
Jack Kirby.
Jack Kirby made that freaking 63, 64.
63.
They just they're like, fuck it. No, let's make something that no one saw before.
That's right.
Rich
That's
black
right.
man.
That's all it was.
That's smart.
There's no white guilt. White guilt never existed in the 60s, man.
Got a
No,
valid
no, it
point.
didn't.
There's
No,
no,
it didn't.
there's no guilt.
White guilt in the 60s was a fucking white unicorn now. All right?
That's a 2000
They
thing.
did too much. He's as smart.
No. They did enough.
Smart as Reed Richards.
No.
They did.
When you look. I could almost see where you're coming from. But when you see Black Panther, when he debuted in the Avengers in the fucking Roy Thomas, fucking John Buscema Avengers, man.
Points.
He comes in like
Does it-
it's not. It doesn't seem like that. It's a guy who's established who comes in and is like.
No idea.
What he's like, what's going on? I thought this was the Avengers. Why is it just Hank Pym, Wasp, and Hawkeye? I thought this was supposed to be a great team or whatever. Fucking it fits. Whatever his characterization is, it fits in that lineup. I don't think there's any white guilt whatsoever. I don't think Stanley feels guilty about anything. And he's fucking screwed over his nephew, that motherfucker.
Pretty much, yeah.
I think I'm mixing up
If you don't know
stories
that
here.
story, I forgot the name of the documentary on freaking Netflix, but you need to watch it because there was some fuckery going on with that was just like amazing. I was like shocked.
Right.
I can't remember.
You think it's white guilt, bro?
Stoneface is
No, not even.
geek.
Huh?
Stoneface said the Greek geek is always
The Greek geek, man. If that's not your Instagram by tomorrow, I will be disappointed.
It should be.
Yo, I'll bet you that shit is not taken.
I'm sure it's
I'm
not.
corrected. It's not white guilt.
What do you think it is then?
They still overcompensated so much. Like nowadays,
Why, man?
as
No,
Black Panther stands,
Ramon, you
why
are
is
so
he
off.
standing there against God Doom?
Ramon, you're so off.
He's one of the smartest people in the universe. He's part of the Illuminati.
Why is that?
No.
So he's almost the richest on the planet. He's one of the smartest on the planet. So now he's also one of the most powerful on the planet. It's too much.
Notice how the white guy just gonna keep his mouth
Sue
shut
Storm
for
wanted to
this
bang him.
and drink.
No. Listen.
It's too much for one character.
Listen.
This is the
It is. No, you're not wrong. It is too much for one character, but it's a character from the 60s. He's right. Did you know that Wonder Man was the guy who created ionic rays? We know him as an actor.
Yeah.
But in the 60s when Stanley created, he was a scientist, dude.
Yeah.
Wonder Man was an actor / scientist. Everybody who debuted, everybody in the 60s who debuted was a scientist.
Yeah.
And that's what it comes down to. So yes, he is overpowered, but everybody who debuted in the 60s are all scientists, dude. That's what it comes down to. Every Stanley creation. Dude, one of my favorite comics of all time is, I think, Avengers number 30 35 or whatever it is, where Wasp, who is like pretty much the only character who's not a scientist, is like Hank Pym.
She's a woman. You can't have a woman.
That's the thing. Hank Pym is like, oh, I need. Hank Pym's
This conversation was just going in one particular direction. I had to change.
Dude, I love
All
this issue.
female hate mail goes to Pete.
Hank Pym is looking for a assistant, right? And he wants one of the best scientists. And then Wasp says, "Hey, I've helped you in the lab before. Let me help you out this time." And he goes, "Oh, honey, do what you're good at, which is shopping. Just go back to shopping."
Yes, I remember.
Right.
Yes.
But in that same issue, he shuts down women. But the same issue, he looks at these credentials and he goes, "Oh man, this guy Bill Foster is perfect." And Bill Foster is the second black character to debut in the Marvel universe, actually. Only 1 month after Black Panther, as a matter of fact, right? So like
They had to name him Black Goliath. Like,
well, that was years later. But the point is that was the least progressive and most progressive issue of Marvel, because it was like, women can't be scientists, honey. Go back to shopping. Oh, this black guy is really good at science, actually. Let's get him in. Let's get him on board.
And like,
in the 60s.
Now for nothing, fast forward 40 years later, the fact that freaking Goliath was one of the major characters to be killed in freaking Civil War.
He was the character. He was the major character.
Yeah,
got killed
that
in Civil
was
War.
a big deal.
He wasn't major.
No.
But he was the character who died in Civil War. The other guy who died was your Puerto Rican friend, the battling Bantam. The only two guys who died.
No, that is.
Okay.
I mean, I'm going to be totally honest with you in this. If it's because I'm white, just tell me, but I didn't really care that fucking Black Goliath got killed. He was, I'm like, who the fuck? I thought that they kind of copped out and killed like a C-list character at that point.
No.
I'm not going to disagree with that. I'm not going to disagree with that.
If he was a C-list, they kill off a D-list character too. In Civil War Frontline #2, his name was Battling Bantam. He debuted in Captain America #9. He was the first Puerto Rican superhero, and he had boxing gloves and he had a themed costume.
Yes! Oh my God! Why do I know that?
He was killed by Prodigy, or one of the web slingers.
I'm going to put shame to us right now on live, streaming. With the exception of, our brother right here. Who's single at this table? We knew that. We knew that fact. I'm both amazed and ashamed at the same time. Carry on, Pete.
Well, can we get back to the show?
Yeah!
I don't know what you're going to do with it, but you should somehow stick it in the show.
Of course it's going in the show.
I don't know where you even left off.
Let's just take this shot for a moment.
Yes.
We started with IDW.
Pete has
Cheers.
girls tattoos.
Cheers.
What did I say earlier? Have fun. Don't bring them home.
He doesn't have a girl. He has female friends.
Precisely.
I think the true way to be a man in this day and age is to be an honest hoe.
Yeah.
Let them know what you're doing. Let them understand what you're doing, and let them make the decision, so they can either do it with you or do it without you. Either way, they have the decision.
Oh yeah,
It's
relationship
a PSA
advice.
from Greg. Thank you.
Did you guys read Victory City?
I did.
No.
Did you enjoy this? I kind of did. Like, I didn't, but I did. It was...
I was misled by the Ben Templesmith looking art on the cover, actually. And I love Ben Templesmith.
Wait,
but,
what?
Did it have boobs? Did it have boobs?
No.
You're misled. That's.
I'm a little bit misled, honestly.
I'm not getting #2.
What misled you?
With the classic Marvel trick?
I expected something nice, dark, and gritty, and it was
Right.
just. I don't know. It was just.
It was more quirky than it was gritty when
Yes.
it came down to it.
That's the classic Marvel trick. Is
that what it is?
This is the reverse. Like, think about it. Like,
It's IDW.
Yeah.
there was,
Sorry.
like, I mean, granted, I'm dating myself immensely, but when the Golden Age is a power pack, they will have freaking
Shit.
Wolverine on the cover.
Oh, and he's fucking holding Julie or the little Powers girl.
Yeah.
And you thought shit was about to get real. But then, like, you read
Wait, when is shit getting real when you're about to fucking make a little girl into a souvlaki,
when Wolverine's in the book.
to borrow some Greek terms?
So like, you're
allowed
reading
to
the
do
book, and like Wolverine's in like the second to last page saying, "Hey kid, keep up the good work," and that's it. I'm like,
Kate.
Like, what?
I thought he was gonna make her to Souvlaki.
Like, I liked the crazy murderer in the beginning who was the dude on the cover.
Right.
And then they flipped the script and went to this whole
Completely.
corrupt cop shit, and he's trying to be this hero cop, and he arrests his partner.
I would've preferred
And then how does he
more the
accidentally
murderer.
find the motherfucking murderer? What's in the trunk?
Did you guys read Bedlam at all by any chance?
Yes.
You did.
Yeah, we did.
Bedlam had
It's
more
a
of that.
murderer. It's a crazy, psychotic,
Right,
evil, mass murderer.
That's what the cover and the first couple pages remind me of. I'm like, oh, maybe it's gonna be a kind of Bedlam type thing.
He gets locked up, and they give him some special treatment or some shit. Years later, it comes out, he's good as clean. And he's so still kind of in there psychotic that he's helping the cops figure out how to solve crimes because he's himself. He puts himself in their shoes. And he's still kind of impressed by murderers. He's like, wow, that's awesome. Wow, that's beautiful. Bedlam is good.
Yeah, dude.
Victory City? No.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be
Putting that
getting
on my
part
list right
two.
now.
Did you read Image's Prophet?
Yes. What?
Earth War.
Motherfuckers.
I didn't
Number
read.
one.
I'd never read Prophet before, so I'm lost.
Neither am I. Why is it a number one when it should be number 3,000? Because that's how much shit you fucking. You just out. You don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, and the artwork was hideous
Shit.
to me.
It looked like
Wait,
penises growing
who's
out
the
of the
artist?
ground. I'm like,
Brandon
know.
Graham, right? Isn't it? Is that the same
no
writer
idea.
artist?
no,
So,
no,
all right, so Brendan,
I couldn't find any credits within the book until I got to the end, and there was like a breakdown of, you know, like when they showed the black and whites, and then they showed the ink, and then the color,
yeah.
and all the way at the end, and there's a little picture of Rob Liefeld, and he's like, "You guys still with us?"
Well,
And
he
I'm like,
created the
"Did
comic.
Rob Liefeld
Yeah.
write this?"
Yeah,
But he
no,
created,
that's the thing.
no,
That's how
created
it
Prophet.
felt.
though.
Felt like I was
remember Prophet?
reading a Rob Liefeld drawing. Does that make sense?
it does make perfect sense because for number one, he probably did the cover and everyone got gas and bought it.
Well, 41 when Prophet came back in the, I think it was 41 when Brandon Graham. Okay, so this Prophet Earth War, was that what it's called?
Yeah.
Earth War.
Yeah.
Okay, this Prophet is a continuation from the Prophet Revival. A lot of Rob Liefeld's properties were revived, like Glory, Prophet,
Yeah.
Supreme by Eric Larson, all within like 4 years ago.
Platt. Best profit art was Platt. Remember Wizard Comics did this contest where there was a big
R.I.P.
Platt
Wizard.
with
Yeah.
profit, and you had to count all the bullets and you get a prize.
But wait a minute.
I think I remember
Wait a
that
minute.
vaguely.
We're talking about two different characters here.
No,
You're
it's the
talking
same.
about-
It's the same character.
It's the same
It's the
character.
same character.
Same character,
The same
brother.
character.
Same character.
When
How?
well, if you look at the costume is actually reminiscent of that costume that
Same
you'll see
character,
from the
brother.
Rob Liefeld images. Actually,
It was just,
I'm so
it's just supposed to be him like
Exactly, yes.
years later and shit.
No.
and this is a continuation
I don't
of
accept
the.
You know what it's like? You know what it's
Reality.
like? It's like watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and like you grew up with the first
On Viv.
and then the new Viv show, like what the fuck happened?
And then,
And they don't mention that shit.
They don't
about
say
it?
nothing. And like you get like
and then
you get
that
the Will Smith
same
joke,
on
like,
Viv calls out Jada Pinkett Smith for calling out the Oscars.
That was hilarious.
That was hilarious. She's right, but she's also kind of salty.
Yeah, she is all.
About certain things.
I'll be salty too if like, you know, I shit out millions and I'm saying, you know what, don't show up to the Oscars when people gotta eat.
Yeah.
I mean like, and like granted this is a comic show. I'll say this real quick. If I can make a choice of how to acknowledge the ignorance of the Oscars, first and foremost, Chris Rock is hosting. Second of all, Spike Lee's getting an honorary Oscar.
Even though he's not going to be there himself. I see the Knicks lose.
He will show up because the Knicks will probably be in LA that week. I would say what I would like to see, granted I know I won't see it because number one, it makes sense, and number two, they can't organize it. Say that, be what you will. I would like every black actor or every power maker on that stage when Spike accepts his award, and they all walk off when he says thank you.
That'd be nice. That'd be fucking
You think he's gonna
epic.
accept the award though? It'd be more powerful if he doesn't even show up.
he
for that.
I think this is
he wants something to award. You know why?
Why?
Because unfortunately,
Shouldn't he get a Native American to accept the award for him,
well, I mean,
like Marlon Brando?
such a dick.
Honestly, I think this is all the whole shit with the Oscars and everything is all a conspiracy to ruin one man. And 'cause if you think about
Oh,
it,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
without question, no one's going to the Oscars. This is the one shot he might actually win. No one's going to be there.
I mean, no, I will agree with you with that in a certain extent. But like I will say this, and like I'm not gonna lie, Leo DiCaprio is my boo. All right, he is the modern day Tom Hanks. He only made
Wait,
one.
Tom Hanks is still alive in the modern
Of course
day.
he is. Fight me. Leonardo DiCaprio has made one bad movie to my knowledge that I cannot stand.
Which was?
The Beach. The Beach.
Fair enough.
The Beach is
Yes, it was.
I don't remember that movie at all.
Horrendous. Exactly why it's out bad it was.
Just fell off his chair typing what with question mark.
Fun in the group.
But that being said, I think the Oscars rigged Leo winning because he always gets shafted every time he's nominated.
The Revenant.
The Revenant is a great movie.
I haven't seen it yet.
Because of the people that's in this category, he should win without even flinching.
Wait. Who in The Revenant is black?
The Bear.
So that
man's not
guy should win the award.
Truthfully.
He was supporting the supporting actor.
Supporting Brown Bear should win the award if the Oscars are truly not racist.
Granted, I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this. Black Bears matter. So
Oh man. Oh, I'm so keeping that in, Roger.
but like seriously,
I might even write that hashtag down there.
don't because I'll be chastised for life. But like my whole point with the Oscars and everything, like Leo should win. He deserves to win. This man has done the last 5 movies he's done. Everyone has watched. They even watched Great Gatsby, and Great Gatsby sucked balls.
Yeah, I agree,
But
man.
he made you watch it. He made you
Just the
watch.
stylized feel of it and his, yeah.
I mean,
This is cool in all comics. Come on.
Comics. Let's get back to comics. Let's get
all right,
back to
no,
actually-
no. I can bring out the comics. Catch me if you can. What was the alias?
Flash.
Barry Allen, yes.
Was it really?
Yeah, it really was.
Circle gets the
shit.
square, my friend.
As a matter of fact, he
That's how
was
you
in
figured out he
there
was
with
younger.
his, I guess you could say, Silver Age self, Tom Hanks. See how we bring things full circle on the Pete's Basement Show? What was it that
welcome,
Mandy
America.
Paddington said? I do not think that word means what you think it means.
I'm glad I entertained you. I'm here to entertain.
DiCaprio is Zoom, yes.
Special too.
So
He should be Flash.
our boy Relic Lord Matthew McIntyre, actually, speaking of actors and whatnot, wrote a fan casting of Bailey Madison for Silk. I'm not sure who she is, but apparently she likes the idea.
No, I
What do you think?
I was
What do you think is Silk?
Let me see a picture
You
of
think Billy Madison?
No.
Not Billy Madison. Although honestly, every time I
Adam
look
Sandler.
at this, I keep reading it as Billy Madison.
No.
I do. And Chloe Grace Moritz as Spider-Gwen.
I do not sign
What
off
do you
on
guys
that
think?
for Spider-Man.
I can't.
Bryce Dallas Howard as Spider-Man.
No, she's like 107.
No. First and foremost, Bryce Dallas Howard. I love you, Chesley, because number one, you're a redhead, and I have a weakness for redheads. Number two, there's no way in the fucking world you can run in fucking Jurassic World in heels. It's a lie.
Oh yeah, she's Silk.
She's cute.
Can you open that up, bro?
I'm trying to do it right now. Damn serious.
I agree. Chloe is. I like her. She's cute as shit, but she's not.
No, she's fucking hit girl, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see this
I
chick.
wish I
as,
could hit that
Silk.
girl.
Yeah.
She's legal now. I can say it.
Yeah, she is legal.
She's a rapper now, but anyways.
What?
Yeah.
God damn it.
I mean,
By the way, New York State 17 is legal.
New York
I
State
know.
is 17.
no, Bailey Madison is perfect for the role of freaking Silk.
No. Is this girl Asian in actuality? Because I don't see that at all.
She
She ain't
do it.
supposed to be really Asian. She's a hippie.
Yeah.
Who's a hippie?
Silk? But she's Asian, though.
She got Brooke Bohemian.
Doesn't matter. Look
Her
what
last
happened
name is Moon.
with,
She's
yeah.
a hippie.
It doesn't. Electra.
Cindy Moon.
They
Electra
don't, they
is
don't
Asian.
make Asian hippies.
I have beef with that until I saw footage. I really have beef with that until I saw footage.
Wait a
I'm like,
minute.
you know what? I'm okay with it.
Look. The
They
reason,
don't make Asian hippies. They simply do not. It doesn't happen. Remember when I told?
That's oxymoron.
when you call someone Silk, they're Asian. Just like when you call
Wait,
when you call someone Gyro, they're Greek.
Fair enough. I'm gonna bring this back to. Do you remember when we talked about? And I don't know if you were here for this, but I'm glad you're here for this one. Remember when we talked about the Black Racer?
Yeah,
This is like one of the most fucking retarded characters in comic books because black men don't ski.
What about Viking the
Anybody in your
Black?
family ski? Do you ski?
I snowboard.
Doesn't count.
Snowboard.
Doesn't count.
I broke my leg skiing. That's why I snowboard.
See? He
Okay.
snowboards.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Remember the only black dude I ever knew who ever strapped on
All right.
skis?
First and foremost,
That's the black snowboarder.
First and foremost, Pete, I would say this right now, I'm the whitest black guy you ever meet. All right, that's number one. Number two, I wanted to learn how to ski because I fall freaking better off dead. And like John Cusack's my god. All right.
What? I won my $2.
Exactly. I wanted to fucking run the quad. All right.
The K-12, bro.
What about better off
I
dead,
only
man?
just watched
I just said that.
shit.
Oh.
I just said that. But nevertheless,
The French girl's hot.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I mean, this goes without saying, but John Cusack's not.
Cusack's your god.
That's my god right there, dude. High fidelity. You had me at hello.
Identity.
That's Jerry Maguire, bro. That's not John
Identity with John
Cusack.
Cusack.
Pushing 10.
Pretty sure I did.
The one with all the fucking
Pushing
personalities and shit.
No, I haven't.
That's a good
Serendipity.
2 more books to do. We got Hellboy's Winter Special. That was fun.
It was a cute little.
All of these new
collection of
Hellboy
stories.
books that are coming out are like these simple little, one-shotters.
I'll say one thing. Tim Sale is perfect for Hellboy and should be drawing more Hellboy books.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, I agree.
agree
Tim
with
Sale's a
that.
great artist.
The fucking inks on that, he matches Hellboy more than he ever did Heroes, which nobody matches.
Tim
Nobody cared
Sale,
about
artistry wise, like one of my, like all my years of reading and enjoying and appreciating comics.
Yeah.
Tim Sale's in my top 10.
For which books?
No, just in general, because I love his artwork. I love how.
I love
honest
his
it is.
Marvel color series.
right.
Gray is probably my
You
favorite
like
one
Captain
of all
America
time.
White? Have you been reading that?
Granite's funny.
Granite, what's up, brother?
He said he still can't beat Magnola.
But
That's a given.
But
Sure.
one artist that never gets the recognition that he deserves, and like will always be in my top 5.
Who?
Noam Brayfogle.
Well, he's the inker for Dan Jurgens, right?
No, he was the main artist of freaking Detective Comics.
Is that right?
When?
This was like
90s, right?
I want to say 88, 89. There was some dark times.
He had a style that looked. I don't know his name, but I know. I know the
like,
era. He had a
if you
style
know,
that looked
like-
like Neil Adams.
Yeah. He
Craddock
pimped-
says 89.
89.
I was 10.
Yeah. He pimped Neil Adams and made it darker and more like rigid.
Yeah, I know the era, even though I don't know the guy's name.
Like
Dude.
before I started reading Batman with Jim Aparo, before Death of a Family.
Jim Aparo precedes Norm Brofangle, though.
No, but Brofagel, excuse me. His work on Detective Comics, that gave me, sorry kids, it gave me fucking life. It was so dark and the story
Wait,
was
why
so...
are you apologizing to kids about giving
No, because that's what the
If
kids
any
say.
kids are watching the show, they're dark and twisted.
If any kids are watching this show, I want to talk to your parents. You have them write to me at pete@petesbasement.com.
Pull out, show the receipt. That's
Art,
why
Art Adams, man. That should be one of your top 5.
Art Adams is automatic, dude. Like,
okay.
his covers alone were like great.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he didn't have to like freaking draw a book. He just had to do a cover and he was happy.
Yeah, right.
Like all the X-Men annuals that he did.
Yeah. The
Was fucking badass.
Guardian Wars and
Oh
shit.
God.
Yes.
Oh
one of my
God.
favorites.
You love that one.
Oh
love that
God. Like, I mean, I don't think people like the millennials, so to speak, they don't understand what the X-Men were in the 80s and 90s. Like, there was so much. Nice plug.
Nice plug.
Like, the X-Men in the 90s, you didn't know what to expect. And like when you saw that cover, that floppy come out on that Tuesday, Wednesday, you was in awe. Because like it's either 1 week you had Uncanny, or you have freaking Excalibur debuting, or you have freaking an annual coming out that came out too early.
Or X Factor.
Or X Factor.
Or X Force.
No.
Or New Mutants.
New Mutants are still going around.
Or X-Men's.
Or Circle Gets a Square. This is when they started freaking reprinting classic X-Men. So
Yeah.
Right.
you got to freaking you got to read the origin before.
X-Men Archive, right? I think
No,
it was
it was classic X-Men first.
Oh, it's called Class X-Men? Okay,
Yeah, then they went to the
It wasn't
archive.
just 2 beer tattoos.
Speaking of Circle Gets the Square, can I just raise a glass to Shadow Stevens, who was possibly the coolest guy on the whole fucking game show?
Yes.
Shadow Stevens?
That's too white for you, isn't it? Yeah.
Once again, whitest black guy you ever meet. I know who Shadow Stevens is.
Who's Shadow Stevens?
Dude, he used to hold solid gold.
I don't know what that is.
Nice.
I know I saw that.
And he was like a DJ. He did
I know
everything in
Fisher
the
Stevens.
80s.
He's the white guy who brought Indians and made Aziz Ansari possible.
Yeah, thank you. If you didn't see
Fisher
it, Masters
Stevens.
of None is hilarious. You're welcome in advance.
That is a good show. Last book of the day, Colder Toss the Bones. Now, you're not reading this?
Is that
Dark Horse.
is that a
I only read it because you put it on your list, and that is some really
Wait,
weird.
Toss the Bones you read?
I read it.
no,
can't
you
start
gotta
there.
You gotta read the first volume.
There's two
No, I read the
other
first
volumes
volume
before
too,
this.
but I'd never read the series consistently. I read whatever appearance I've had. You guys have always had Colder, and every episode I've been in, it's always been Colder is included. And I always read them. So I read, let's say,
kind of timing.
I've read Colder, the first series, issue 2, and let's say 3, and then I read Colder, volumes 2, issues 3, let's say, right? And then I've just read this. I'm like, holy shit, this series really got really crazy after all
Paul
these years.
Tobin is a sick man, and
Yeah.
the artist who brings his vision to life. I mean, dogs with fingers for fucking legs.
Yeah, it's like
nice?
this is the dog and the pit bull face is here.
Yeah.
With crazy fangs.
Yeah. The whole art is really the whole experience
When they
is really
go
trippy.
to the nightmare world, it's just.
I thought the entire book was in the
Yeah.
nightmare world.
Most of it is.
Okay, that's what. Okay.
I can't recommend this series enough, and it needs to be some sort of like horror Netflix show.
Yeah, I mean, also like somebody mentioned, Stoneface mentions Harrow County. That's pretty good too.
I haven't read that. How's Harrow County?
good.
What's the premise on that one?
This girl's a reincarnated witch
Okay.
Oh,
And it says she has the powers and shit.
with a little bit of redneck
That's Sabrina,
countryside
dude.
added to it. No, it's
she's a
darker.
racist witch.
No, and this is like
Yes.
this empty skin that she finds in the woods that's still filled by the. Dude,
She dating
Yeah.
your brother, cousin?
probably.
Alright.
It's good.
I know Colder.
My Dark Horse book, we talked about this before, Ramon, is Resident Alien, actually. Which is like
Resident
much
Alien,
more
Superman
mild
shit?
than all
Not a horror though.
Superman Resident Alien?
No.
No.
It's a Dark Horse book.
Wasn't that a TV show?
No. It basically this alien, the fucking Roswell alien, let's say, from
Yeah, a little
1954.
green, little.
Yeah, classic look. He's purple though, instead
Yeah,
of
yeah,
green.
purple, yeah.
Right. He's crash landed a long time ago and just decided he's gonna steal an identity, just stay in the outskirts of a town and just like fucking wait for maybe his people to come and
He
rescue
has
him, right?
mild telepathy, so
Mild,
enough
very
to
mild.
confuse you when you're looking at him that he looks normal.
Right. Even though he has pointy ears and big eyes, everyone sees a normal guy, right? So he took up the identity of being like just a doctor, but just his luck, the doctor in that neighborhood, in that little town that he's on the outskirts of, just got murdered, and so they need a doctor in that town. So they bring him in, so he's around like all these people all of a sudden, all these people with these really weird, quirky personalities and stuff, and he's there, he's helping people, and he has to like also he feels like he has to solve the murder too.
Nice.
The last
Which
one was
continues
good.
on.
The
The British shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Now, right.
And so it continues from there. Like so now the CIA is looking for this alien, and he's like solving murders and shit.
Say the name of that comic.
Resident Alien.
Resident
I think
Alien.
there's been 3 trades so far.
Yeah.
It's good.
I'm definitely looking it up.
Peter Hogan is the writer, I believe, and Peter Hogan's worked very closely with Alan Moore, and the artist is Stephen Parkhouse, if I'm not mistaken.
Nice.
So
Had to do it.
All right, I have a question. All right, guys, now we're in the television golden age of comics. Like nerd, we are here.
right.
Is there one book that you like to see brought to life?
On television or movie,
Either or.
Doom Patrol, always.
I know you're gonna say that.
Wait, television or movie?
Movie, and there was a failed Joel Schumacher
Yeah.
script.
Oh,
Oh no.
I'm actually shocked you
Whoever
said-
the-
should be
I'm
happy
actually
that-
shocked you said
I know,
movie.
I'm happy, but I
I'm
would
shocked
love
you
to
said
see a movie.
I thought you would
Dark
have said
No, I would
a
love to see a
TV.
movie. I would love
Craddock
to see a
says
movie.
Darkhawk.
Ooh.
Dark would be
Dark
pretty
Hawk's
cool,
coming.
actually. Yeah.
Coming.
If you're watching Agent Carter, the fucking
Yes.
Oh,
Element
the gem is
Zero?
in there. The fucking the.
No, the Dark Force.
Element Zero is
Yeah.
Dark Force. Is the Dark Force.
Yeah. yeah.
Nailbiter's a good one too.
Another
That's Image book though.
Yeah.
Another
Somebody
thing that
mentioned
is they hinted at Kid Colt,
Kid Colt, like
Kid Colt Outlaw, the Marvel
Yes.
character.
Yeah. Yeah.
and they are looking
Stark
at
Senior's video is filming the movie.
Oh, is that
Kid
right?
Colt. And it's like a hint, like he mentions it's a real person.
It was a great Easter egg. It's like freaking like it's there, like Jarvis mentioned.
The Marvel universe is looking to do westerns, literally.
They
westerns.
should. They really should. Because there's no Western movies anymore, right? What's the last one? 3:10 to
Yuma?
Lieutenant Yuma.
Right, with fucking Christian Bale. That was actually pretty good. I liked it
Decent
actually.
flick.
But it was like,
Doesn't count.
The Hateful Eight doesn't.
Oh, Hateful Eight. Yeah.
No,
I would count that.
that's
Well,
just
Django.
Django. I would count Django too.
Yeah.
But like, no, you know what? Props to freaking DC. Legends of Tomorrow. Jonah Hex will be on this season.
Jonah Hex sucks.
Season 1 or
Jonah Hex is
season 2?
coming, yes.
He's on season
yeah?
1. of Legends of Tomorrow.
But Preacher's modern.
They had a Jonah Hex movie though. Props to DC for trying.
Did they really
That's
try?
all
Did
DC
they?
does, though. They try.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did they?
Josh Brolin, Jonah Hex, bro.
But I'll tell you though, the one book
Oh shit,
I
he
would
was
want.
Jonah Hex.
Yes, he was.
Josh Brolin,
And
Jonah
good.
Hex.
And I'm sorry, Megan Fox.
Oh, Megan Fox is in that.
Yes,
That's right.
The one show that
Oh my God, they did a good job of.
they casted it. The writing sucked.
DC has like the memory thing that Men in Black had, man, because I almost forgot that shit. Dude, I almost forgot all the shitty
Oh,
DC
dude, I was
movies.
ready. I know what? I'm ashamed to say it. I actually paid to see it.
Oh, how empty was that theater when you were in there?
It was me, myself, and I.
Oh, you were like, Greg.
I called myself and I didn't pick up. That's how bad it was.
Oh man.
Kid
Can I ask
Colt
you a
is
question?
coming to the MCU, and rumor has it that Scott Eastwood, Clint's son, will be playing him.
What? That would be amazing.
I would love that. I
Yeah,
would
that
love
shit's
that.
gonna be good.
Batman vs Superman's gonna be shit show 2, according to tattoos.
You know, I'm in the minority. I think that, granted, we got so many trailers, it doesn't make sense. I think that this movie will be over the top violence-wise, but I think it will work. Because, like, not
What,
for nothing.
BVS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not for nothing.
Is she with you?
Huh?
Is she with you?
No.
Is she with you? I thought she's not with me. Is she with you?
You're a dick.
Is she with you?
Because I tell you right now, when Affleck got casted as Batman,
I cringed.
no, I didn't. I didn't.
He's-
Because I know.
Honestly.
That-
No,
that's-
Greg.
that's-
Let me ask you a
That's
question.
Dark Knight Returns for me.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think? What do you honestly think about Daredevil vs Superman? I mean, Batman vs Superman.
I think it's gonna be a lot of senseless violence.
I'm kidding. I don't care. I was just
You
making
do
a
care.
Daredevil
You
joke.
do care. You do care. You do care.
We're all seeing it here.
We do care.
As much
Yeah,
as
we're
I
all-
I
We will
expect
all
it to
be
be
there.
bad.
We will all be there the first weekend.
Guaranteed.
No filter.
It's Eastwood, Nightwing, and DCEU.
No.
We'll have to wait and see.
Dude, I would
Daredevil is coming out a week beforehand, so you're gonna have to finish that before.
Oh, is that right?
No.
Daredevil's coming out the 18th.
They literally moved us a month. Because remember, it was supposed to come out in April, and they moved it back a month.
This goes back to DC, Disney just owning everything and wanting to be dicks. Like, if you remember, let's just run down the timeline here.
Go for it.
Batman Superman was supposed to be May 6th.
Yeah.
Yep.
Disney Marvel came out and said, okay, Civil War's May 6th. DC caved, moved back. March 25th was
Oh,
now
shit.
Batman Superman. Disney
Marvel.
Marvel came out and said, okay, Daredevil's gonna hit Netflix March 25th. So DC kind of whined to Netflix, be like, you can't do that, we're gonna pull all our shit. And Netflix was like, come on, motherfuckers, you're putting me in a bad spot. So Marvel moved Daredevil a week prior. And if that's not enough,
shit.
James Cameron said, okay, we're gonna release the new, I mean, nobody was paying attention to him anyway, but James Cameron was like, we're going to release the new Avatar movie on December 25th, 2017. And Disney Marvel was like, okay, well, guess what? We're going to move Star Wars Episode 8, which was supposed to be in July. We're going to make room for the Pirates movie that nobody's going to go see.
I'm gonna
And we're
see
going to
that.
move it to December 15th, 2017, because fuck you, James Cameron.
Thoughts on the Flash costume, Stoneface wants to know.
Oh, the armor shit? On Batman
from the
Superman?
Batman
I can't stand.
Oh my God.
I can't stand it. I think it's a bomb.
This kid looks like he sits in his room and cuts himself because his mom doesn't love him.
I think
Grant
DC's
Gustin
and
is
lightning
fucking the
comes out of
Flash,
his,
and that's
hand.
it.
I think DC wants a DC universe like this, while Marvel built it up.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a
They're gonna rush
But
it.
see that brings it to the thing I brought up earlier. Like the multiverse exists, and like Jeff Johns said it without saying it on that freaking Dawn of the Justice League.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, I get that, you know. I think that this Justice League that we're seeing right now with freaking with freaking Affleck and freaking Cavill and Gadget, so on and so forth. This is basically like the steroid version of of the TV universe.
Yeah, they're rushing it.
When they launched New 52, I think it was Jeff Johns who said that Earth 17 was the Young Justice universe, actually.
Oh, who said that?
Wait, who said what?
Who do you think Tattoo said that?
Tattoo said DC will be great when Disney buys it.
But I mean, like,
I'll drink to that, brother.
but I mean, shit. I mean, Warner Brothers, they have the. I say it again. They have the answers to the test. They own all characters. There's no like third party or fourth party or a party that forgot that they had their own rights.
They should have done what Marvel did 10 years ago.
Like,
Yeah. Their
like,
friend gave
but
them the
they had
answers
no
to the
vision.
wrong test.
everything
basically.
that they're killing on TV right now, they should be killing in movies. Like they own everything. There's no excuse.
By the way, I want to see a Kingdom Hearts video game that features Star Wars and Marvel in a different
It's called Infinity.
world.
It's called Infinity.
And then,
Here's
did they
another.
make it for Dreamcast? I only have a Dreamcast.
No, it's on ColecoVision.
Seriously?
It's on
Yeah, I
ColecoVision
only have a
Lite.
Dreamcast.
ColecoVision Lite.
I don't have that.
I want to go back to Daredevil real quick.
Yeah.
We have heard that along with the stellar cast of the Elektra, the Punisher, and Bullseye,
thank you.
we're also going to be seeing Typhoid Mary.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
is that true?
yes,
Is that
yes.
confirmed?
Also, another source says that Luke Cage will definitely have Iron Fist.
Yes.
Yes,
well,
that's
makes
where
sense.
we're going to
Makes sense. But now
Apparently,
it's
we
just
heard
like,
that
nothing.
Iron Fist just got cast, but nobody's saying who.
because they're being dicks.
And not for nothing, shout out to Sanford Green. Dude, your artwork.
Oh, the
I've
artist.
seen,
Yeah,
They
yeah.
changed the costume tattoos.
Oh my Christ. Good job, brother. Like,
Dude,
I got a question.
Shit.
But I want to keep with the TV theme for a little bit.
Yeah.
I never really watched the X-Files back in the day.
Oh, I love the
But
X-Files.
The new shit is out now.
How do you
and
like it?
I'm not watching it yet. I'm gonna save up and just.
I saw it.
watch
Can
a
I
few.
spoil a little bit for you?
You absolutely can, but I want to ask you one question before
Yeah,
you
I'm
do.
a huge X-Files
What's
fan.
up with like the CIA releasing a whole bunch of like alien files? Is that shit
I
true?
heard about
My boy
that. Is it
Alexander
true?
Souza asked.
I spoke to Penny about this because Penny's a.
Yeah, she's like
Yeah,
all up on
yeah.
aliens and
She
shit.
said it's true, but it's really old stuff. So after a while, the government has to, the CIA, military, whatever, has to get serious approval.
Freedom of Information Act.
That's
Yeah, yeah, like they're
to,
supposed
to classify stuff. They have to go through like hurdles.
Yeah, I think it's a law that they're supposed to disclose
so
things that are like 50 years old.
They
something
did
like
their
that.
job.
They gave us shit that's we could have easily
Old
gotten.
news.
Yeah.
Right.
It's all fuzzy images and
first
shit.
and foremost, my Nerd Nation, chill the fuck out. Yeah, X-Files debuted 20 minutes later. All right? It's okay. If you were smart, you would have taken the news after the X-Files to get the whole episode. If not, watch it on Hulu. There was so much Twitter backlash that the
Why?
freaking X-Files was like...
their DVR shit.
Yeah, X-Files was like 20 minutes late because of the freaking football game. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm scared the fans.
They sent their
was a
DVRs
game,
and went
though.
out.
Yeah.
And they didn't
Oh,
realize.
shit,
But
yeah.
anytime some shit comes after a football game, you
always
should
put
know.
20 minutes
You
extra
should
on this
always
shit.
fucking
Yeah,
tape
yeah,
the
yeah.
next show.
You take
Yeah.
the news afterwards to get the full show. If not,
Hell
guess
yeah.
what?
Right, of
It's
course.
2016. You should have
know
This
Yeah.
is what happens when nerds don't watch fucking sports and they don't understand
right.
these things.
But once again, it's 2016. You should have Hulu.
So
It's
It's
2016.
$8.
You should have other fucking hobbies.
So I watched the
On
X-Files. I'm a huge X-Files fan. I watched it. It was very good. It felt true to the series and stuff. The only thing I can't get over is how many jokes they made to make sure that people were reminded that it was 2016. Like they were like, oh yeah, Eric Snowden. And everyone's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, they
Eric
made,
Snowden's a thing.
they made
They're
a
like,
lot,
oh yeah, cell phones.
they made, they
cell
made a
phones
lot
thing.
of current event puns. I'm not going to deny
There was like
that.
so many. I'm like, geez, wait a minute.
I think-
it was like when Mad Men made so many puns in the first season to make sure that people knew it was the 60s. But for 2016.
I will see you down and rage this. I think the ultimate pun of both episodes, which first and foremost, I love the new X-Files. I love the fact it's back to the.
I'm okay.
Back to the. No, I love the
They're
fact,
41 years old like you, though, but that's okay.
Bite me in your ear. I love the fact they got back to the essence of the mystery and the intrigue of just knowing what else is going on.
Yeah.
But the inside joke right now is freaking how's Mulder showing up to all these places? You didn't catch that yet?
No, why?
Mulder will show up in a car. It's like you have a.
Oh, Uber. Yeah, they were
Yeah,
making
yeah,
Uber
yeah.
jokes. Yeah. 2016, you got Uber now.
I think that's fucking hilarious. Like, because Mulder is like the most He is this OCD technology-wise of all time. So the fact that he's using a fucking Uber to get to places, like,
what I
fucking a joke.
What I can't wait for is in the early seasons of X-Files. Here's the thing: if you guys ever rewatch X-Files, nice marker sniffing. Mulder, like every time Scully catches Mulder on by himself, there's always like music which sounds like or sounds like people moaning, which is implied that it's porn. Mulder watches porn on his own. I can't wait to see that this season.
Well, the truth is out there.
I just have a guy that.
No. California's referencing X-Files
ever.
man.
Wait, what?
They did that in X-Files.
Yeah.
That might also be hinting at Mulder's time on, not Mulder, but
Californication had some of the greatest hits ever to grace the air.
Oh, dude, Californication was an awesome show, especially the fact that freaking his ex-girl freaking roofied him and like tricked him.
Did anybody remember Dream On back in the fucking?
it is a long episode, tattoos.
Yeah.
Like
But
80s,
Roger's not
90s,
editing.
whatever it was. There was so many fucking. There was like a new set of tits every episode.
David the Company had a great post X-Files run. All right.
Yeah.
Julian Adams was just chilling.
Did
Red
nothing.
Album.
No, she had a
Also
great show
Hannibal.
called The Fall.
Yeah, but I still break her back.
She was in Hannibal?
Yes, she was. Yes, she
Holy
was.
shit, what
She
season?
was awesome.
First one.
All of them.
No, I mean, like, she wasn't that much there.
She wasn't prevalent in the first one.
Did anybody
But
see
later on.
Duchovny cross-dress in Twin Peaks?
Yes,
Yes,
I saw that.
yes.
That was before
That's
X-Files.
Next year, Showtime. Yes, I'm
That was
there.
before Zack-
I'm
that was
there.
before
I want to go
X-Files.
back one
back.
quick second. I caught
Yeah.
one comment on there. Stoneface said Super Pro was the greatest NFL comic ever. I will see your Super
Hold on,
Pro
hold on.
and raise you Pro Stars.
No, I got one. I love
Michael
Pro Stars.
Jordan, fucking Bo Jackson.
Yeah. I will
And Wayne
raise
Gretzky.
Oh, God. NBC.
Stoneface. I will raise you 1986 New Universe Kickers Inc.
Ah, God.
Which was about a football team that solved mysteries. Their
Oh, my God. I
quarterback-
forgot about that.
Man.
Oh, my
their
God. I forgot
quarterback
about
had
that.
bulletproof.
Oh,
It's like
my
this
God.
cartoon with the Olympics.
It was.
Oh,
similar,
my
yeah, it was
God. He had the perfect
T-Force,
blonde
T-Force.
hair.
Yeah.
And, like, the
No,
triple
it
packs.
was white hair. It was platinum hair. It was
Oh,
white
God. Oh, my God. You said Kickers Inc.
You guys are so loud. These guys are gonna come downstairs. I need.
It's only 11:35.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's
Wow, it
early.
feels longer.
We actually got started on time. That's why.
You saying Kickers Inc. New
Kickers Inc.
Universe? I remember the whole New Universe.
Best football
DP7, with the
Comic.
fucking antibodies.
antibody,
Oh.
Mastodon,
funny.
Blur, who's in
man.
Blur is in Squadron Supreme right now.
Yes. Good job on that.
I want to bring up.
We're so nerdy.
He would. He so would.
We got a couple more really great questions before we close out. Jimmy DePaul asked, of all the toys coming out these days, what do you think will be worth the most money?
Spider-Gwen from the new Spider-Man series just came out on last Wednesday.
I will tell you that a lot
Anything
of the
Ray from Star
Funko
Wars. Anything
fucking
Ray from
big
Star
head
Wars.
shits
Oh,
are
the
worth
pop shit?
stupid
You see
money.
there's Funko shirts coming out.
They
now.
fucking
Yeah.
we just released some.
They just got some in the
they
store.
I didn't know this, but they retired some of the molds on early Funko Pop shit. Actually,
Yeah?
Green Arrow, for example, retired. They don't produce those anymore. That's why they're worth a lot now.
Interesting.
I still will say anything Ray from freaking Star Wars. Like
Yes, because it's obviously limited run.
Right.
anything
Well,
Ray.
I heard they destroyed the molds for the Kylo Ren Black Star Wars series actually, and they're redoing them actually.
Really?
That and what was freaking TR8 Trader.
Okay.
Is that right?
Alyssa, get better. We wish you nothing but the best.
Matt the Technician toys will be worth a lot if you find any Matt the Technician toys from SNL. Star Wars.
I also want to turn this question,
great-
Jimmy
that was a
DePaul, I want
great
you to
skit.
turn that question over to our boy El Sinestro, who hosts Two's Company, Three's a podcast. They talk about all your toy collecting needs, so go give them a listen on iTunes and everything.
That's a great name for a podcast.
Oh, it's fantastic. And literally, this dude knows everything about toys in and out.
Oh, awesome.
And I always like to show off some
Would
sort
he
of
be
new
able to
toy.
answer the Bowen questions and shit too?
He absolutely could. I'm sure he does.
So he knows about the Bowen situation.
He's that.
I would say,
that's
honestly,
so
Jimmy, if you wanted something worth money, go buy sideshow statues, leave them in a box, if you can make an investment, hold on to them about 5-10 years.
Sure.
Give or
It
take.
doesn't take long for
It
cyber.
really doesn't.
Yeah.
Like the best example is the Doctor Doom statue, which is now $2,500. The Captain America statue, I bought it for like $400. I want to say.
Okay.
I sold it
Wait,
when it
which
was
Captain America?
The one where he's got the fabric suit and he's standing on like
With the bootleg feathers.
yeah. And
The
he's standing on
Ultimates version of the Captain
no.
Okay.
Sideshow.
Yeah.
Real fabric. So there's a golden age version.
This is before he quit and John Walker took over.
Okay.
It's about yay high. He's standing on the Red Skull's like Nazi helmet and shit.
Oh, shit.
This is a great
I
statue.
barely remember the statue. I think
if
I
you get
remember,
the
but I barely
exclusive
remember it.
version, you can switch between the Golden Age and the Modern
Oh,
Age
okay,
one.
sure.
I bought this for about $400. I cheaped out and I sold it for $800. The fucking thing is like $1,500 now.
Oh wow.
I think the greatest thing.
Must be like 2006 or 7 or something like that. At that
Give
point,
or
right?
take.
Yeah. Okay.
My most expensive
fair.
figures I've have that like is worth something to me that I've never touched, never opened, or whatever. Were freaking the first year of freaking Comic-Con when they had the freaking limited edition White Lantern freaking Hal Jordan.
Okay.
They had a White Lantern Hal Jordan.
How much is that now?
That's not like $4,000 right now.
No shit.
I haven't touched it. Like that shit's still
Damn.
in the box. And number 2 was and this is the first thing I actually bought from you guys.
What was it?
The first reissue of Silver Surfer on his board.
Oh yeah. I overcharged you so I could keep some of the cash.
I appreciate the appreciation.
No, I'm kidding.
The Masters of the Universe Classics toys that they're coming out with, and they're doing so many interesting figures that never
Hard
saw
Heroes.
release.
Hard Heroes was doing Masters of the Universe, if I'm not mistaken, right?
The actual figures or the statues?
The statue was Hard Heroes.
The statues are also worth some money, but not
right?
as much. I mean, they're worth more because they cost more initially. But even these figures that start out from the Collectors Club at maybe $20-$30 a piece, give or take, are now into the hundreds of dollars, depending on which ones you want.
You might know this, but like when we got in my store a collection of Masters of the Universe, the most expensive toy other than the classics, like Skeletor, He-Man, are obviously worth a lot. Fucking, I didn't realize, but Fakor is worth a lot of money,
Yeah.
man.
Fakers, what? Yeah,
I did not know that.
and I don't know why, but I think
No, 'cause
they
it's rare.
redid
It's rare.
He's rare. He's a color swap of He-Man, I guess, and therefore he's rare, I guess. I don't know.
He's 1 out of 9 figurines that you would never find in like any kind of like
Sean's store has it for $1,100.
Dude, Fakor, when we had it, it was like 200, but it was the I was surprised. at the price that we
$1,100
had,
for Faker.
No, I could believe
They're
that.
talking about something else themselves.
Wow.
No, I could believe that because I'm talking like 8 years ago for when we had our Fakor actually, so I could believe that.
I just want to really quickly show off my Jason Lives action figure with the really fucked up face. I'm going to pop up a picture of this on screen right now. But yeah,
Looks like my ex-girlfriend.
It kind of scares Ramon when I.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking creepy.
Yeah.
You know what? One statue or figurine I would love to have. Granted, I don't know if it's ever been created, and the podcast.
What is it?
The podcast you mentioned before.
Matt the Technician.
Yeah.
Matt the Technician.
No,
not Matt the Technician. It was Kylo Ren all along. That's the twist.
No. Give me Master Mold.
I'm getting there.
They did do one, dude.
You did?
Yeah, Marvel Universe 3 3/4.
I want a Master Mold so bad.
Yes, man. They made one back in the early.
The Marvel
X-Men,
Universe.
Yeah, the
I
X-Men
didn't know. Like
Yes, I'm
Why do
fairly
you want
certain
Master
they did.
Mold, man? You're a dick.
the Siege Pearl, the freaking out X-Men in Australia, man. The Siege Pearl.
I know that, but Master Mold's a
Pearl is- I
dick,
don't know.
though,
Yes.
dude.
That's why I want it. 'Cause
Why?
He's a dick. 'Cause
He's a
dick.
Peter Capaldi of Sentinels.
You still with Peter Capaldi?
Peter
We can
Petrelli of
post that, I'll announce
Sentinels.
that right now.
Give toast to fish.
So before we close out, last two things. We have a new contest to start out with.
Yay.
I made a promise the last time me and my buddy Rich went to this New Jersey convention, and we talked to my boy Alan Robert. And Alan Robert is the author of all things Crawl to Me, also
Ooh.
Wire Hangers,
Nice.
and Killagy, the one with Frank Vincent
Oh, yeah,
and
Killagy.
the
Yeah,
Ramon.
sure.
Yep. So, being that this book has a fucked up horror story. There's a lot of.
He does good fucked up horror
He
stories.
really does.
Sure.
He's a very twisted individual.
Yeah, he has to be. He's a sweetheart.
Yeah, no, he's a
awesome,
nice dude.
friendly.
He's just
but
nuts.
There's something wrong with him.
Well, all the friendly people are always like to
Nice.
me, from
Shout
people
out
I
to
met,
Alan
Garth Ennis is one of the most nicest people I've ever met in my life.
And he's a twisted fuck.
I mean, you've seen Preacher and shit. He's a really twisted fuck.
He got worse than Punisher, I promise.
Yeah, I'm sure, yeah.
I told Alan that we were going to give this away during the first snowstorm,
shit.
since
Okay.
snow was a very prevalent aspect
Makes
of this
sense,
story.
yeah.
Is this supposed to look like Nicholson? Somebody's asking.
Possibly, I don't know. You'd have to ask Alan that one.
Oh wow, I didn't even think about that.
I can see it look like
He did that on Walter White, on a bender.
Oh, yeah, I
he
can see
draws and writes his own shit. It's
is that
fucking
right?
awesome.
Well done.
So if you want to win this, we're going to run this contest for 2 weeks. You will find the answer on the thing posted up on Instagram. We are going to run this on Rafflecopter. We're going to do this the old school way. So you have several options to win. You can share the post on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, etc. Or you can answer the trivia question. Now the trivia question is going to be worth a total of 5 points. Everything else is going to be worth 1 point. So 1 point obviously is one entry into the contest. And as many times as you share it, you get 1 point. It's not just a one-off thing. You can share it every fucking day for 2 weeks, and by my count, that's 14 entries into the contest. So, trivia question is as follows. Who was Alan Roberts' cartooning teacher during his college days at the School of Visual Arts?
Oh wow.
Who was Alan Roberts' cartooning teacher at SVA?
I can guess based on
Don't guess,
who I know.
nobody yet. Well, the thing's on the air.
I feel very happy. I know the answer.
Excellent.
I actually know the answer. I feel very happy.
So we'll talk about that off the air. We got one more
Darth
entry
Vader.
into the before we close out the show. We got a picture popping up on screen right now.
2 of them, actually.
Have a fucking look at this, and you, Ramon, can show the boys a picture of the Black Mercy on Supergirl.
No way, they have Black Mercy coming in a Supergirl?
Yeah, just have a look at that. How fucking awesome is that?
Shit.
You guys on Periscope, sorry, you're gonna have to wait for the actual edited version.
Can I just say
Get the other picture because it's fucking awesome.
That
Can I
was
say something real
pretty
quick?
fucking
Can I just say
close.
something?
Look at that fucking
Can I say
thing.
something real quick?
That's
For
amazing,
all those
dude.
who doubted Supergirl being a good show, suck balls. It's a great
Yes.
show.
And it's a
great
TV show too.
It is a great show. Like,
Yo, that
my
means Mongols
goodness,
gonna be
like,
on
Mongols
there.
coming.
Oh my god, this is gonna be great.
like,
You're welcome.
You want to bring it over here?
I mean, like the first,
Oh yeah, I guess so. Bring it over
like
there.
the first 2 episodes, I was all about freaking girl equality and girl power, so on and so forth. But then, like the 3rd episode, they got to this groove with the writing
This
and just
picture's
like just like the simplicity of just like
Yeah,
telling a
get
story.
the sideways
Don't show the
photo.
name.
And everybody works.
Supergirl, hashtag Oscar so white.
Emmy so white.
Emmy so,
Emmy so pure.
Emmy so
You mean you're
pure.
a father?
Can they see that?
And,
Yep, they can see it.
Awesome.
And Calista Flockhart, you a effing gem. All right.
She is. Oh my God.
Calista
I expected shit from
Flockhart.
her.
I really did. I hated her.
Make Harrison Ford come back for the next Star Wars, please, Calista.
No.
What happened?
My
No.
wife's nickname popped up.
So, one last question, and I'm going to address it mostly to Ramon and Roger, but our boy Beardsley asked, over the last 9 years, what has been your favorite memory of the Peach Basement Show? I thought that's a pretty cool question to end off on.
Wow. So much good stuff that
You should be on camera.
It really has been
Roger,
fun.
answer the question on camera. Here,
Come on in, come on in.
Take somebody's mic. Take somebody's mic.
All right. Okay.
Whoa.
That's what she said.
Bend down a little bit so we know you're on.
They're probably not even on. Thank you.
February 8th.
There goes
when the black
thing.
one-
February 8th, guys. February 8th is when the Black Mercy shows up.
So, aside from, I'll give you the experience I've had, and then I'll give you something that you can go check out and enjoy too. So, just being with my buddies every week is probably the best thing about it, without a doubt. And it's hard, being our age and just like high school buddies and old work buddies and whatnot, and being together every week. That's the best thing for me. But
Greg.
the second,
Greg. Wait, back. No, more back.
The second.
There you go. That's it.
The second best thing that you guys, I would say, all the special episodes we used to do that we don't do anymore would be like Death of Ramon,
Scroll.
Ramon's Basement,
Ramon's Basement was a really funny one.
and the Scroll episode, right? So, that's something that is obviously special to us that you can go back and actually look up and watch, would be Death of Ramon, the Ramon's Basement episode, and also the Scroll episodes. Those are definitely highlights, and all the drinking episodes. I mean, fuck yeah.
Oh my God!
Every episode
Speaking of no, you have no idea.
You're coming
Speaking
to
of
the next one,
drinking
my friend.
episodes, and I want to invite both of you guys onto the show.
Not on the show, though.
March
No,
31st.
you can't be on that show.
No, he could be on the show.
He wouldn't get drunk at
He'll
all.
be the motherfucking sober one.
Yeah, he would.
March
We have
31st
Uber. We could be on any show.
will be the 400th episode of Pete's Basement.
Dibs.
400.
I call dibs.
And what
Do
we
you understand that you have a higher number than any Marvel and DC book right now? Do you know that?
It's true. And what we do, in case you guys are new to this, every 100th episode, we have a drinking contest. Wherein Ramon, being that he doesn't drink, he asks the questions, and we answer them. And if you get them wrong, you got to drink. Now it seems
I can't go, I'll be
seems
sober.
like it would be a good idea to get them wrong on purpose. It's fucking not. It's
do I
really not, because
sign?
he asks really fucking hard questions.
Where do I sign?
Oh, you're in, bud.
Where do I sign?
Awesome.
Wait, you gotta answer the question too, though, for the camera, though.
Yeah, you're up. What
Favorite memory
favorite
of
moment?
Pete's Basement in the last 9 years?
Oh shit. Ramon's the whitest Puerto Rican I know.
What? That's true.
Who said that?
it's kinda
I
true.
agree.
I consider myself more of a New
No,
Rican.
it's pretty true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're total New Rican, though. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Honestly, it's just the camaraderie and the fans. Not only hanging out with these dickheads every week, which my wife is like, go.
Yeah.
But
She's a trooper.
It's getting to know all our fans and stuff. Like, I've developed friendships with these fuckers.
that?
You know, like from Jarhead to Mikey.
Whoa, there's a guy named Jarhead, man. Like
No,
in,
John Andrew Reyes, we call him John.
Full Metal
We
Jacket.
actually, we
Okay.
actually met him at Midtown.
Yeah, Midtown,
Oh, is that right?
downtown in Fulton.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Even though he lives down in
Fucking Virginia or
yeah,
some
so
shit.
he came up and then we
Has
went over
family
there.
up
We
here.
met.
Came up.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
just the fans are awesome, phenomenal.
It
Captain
really
Sweatpants.
is one of the Captain Sweatpants.
Yeah, Relic Lord now. I mean, there's just tattoos
Like people that we hear
hilarious.
from regularly is easily one of the best parts, and without question, like walking through Comic-Con and people are like, "Yo, Pete, what's up?" And I'm like, "Dude, I don't know you, but fucking hell yeah!"
Let me say something. Comics is not fucking Wall Street. I'm not Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not making a lot of money. But one of the best.
Looking at somebody's ass.
I'm not snorting cocaine off anyone's ass right now. But
Sorry, Pete.
one of the best things I love about working at a comic store is just like how great the fans are. And like this is very literal. I've seen a homeless guy online with a guy who stepped out of a limousine, both buying comics, both buying like Spider-Man comics, and arguing over who's a better villain, Dr. Octopus or Green Goblin and shit. A homeless guy and a rich guy.
Just two opposite sides of the coin.
Totally opposite sides. Did not blink an eye at each other. Just argued and shit. Oh, Dr. Octopus, blah, blah, blah. Oh, the final battle, issue 35 in Spider-Man or whatever. And I'm like, I looked at it and as they were both going to get ring up in the rest of it, I'm like, wow, no other comic, no other retail
hobby.
job, nothing else would you ever see something like that where we have nothing else in common except for that interest, that
brotherhood,
love,
yeah,
that
it's really
brotherhood.
true. Yeah.
That brotherhood. So I see exactly where you're coming from, man.
I mean, like when I first met you,
Yeah.
I came back to
Clydo.
comics.
I cannot forget Clydo.
No.
Oh, yeah.
And Sinestro.
That motherfucker almost made me cry.
Clydo?
Once. That's all I say.
Nice.
Yeah.
I want to know about the story.
I'll tell you off camera, yeah.
Now, the first time I met Dimitrios and everyone at Midtown Comics, I was 30 years old, and like I just.
That was like, what, last year?
Don't bite me. I was with my boy Rob, who made me go to freaking Midtown Comics on Lexington to buy freaking The Walking Dead trade. And I'm like, dude, I haven't brought comics so long. It's like, if I come back, I can't quit. He's like, come back. And then I meet you, got in a conversation about freaking, what was it we were talking about? Oh, we was talking about freaking the most insignificant New Mutant, Cannonball or Moonstar.
That sounds like me. Yeah, Moonstar.
Cannonball seems like he'd be mildly useful, so Moonstar.
Well, at first he was horrible and annoying.
Nah, he just goes straight. All he does is go straight.
And then he became an eternal or something, external, whatever.
External,
it was.
yeah.
I'm like, all he does is go straight.
No, they got that Scottish accent.
Wait, what?
Some shit
I know I'm
like that, right?
spiteful. What did I argue? Did I argue Cannonball?
No, you was pro Cannonball.
I was pro Cannonball.
I was all Moonstar. I'm like,
Moonstar's awesome.
I was all
She needs her
Moonstar.
powers back.
I'm like freaking like Asgardians gave her props.
That was awesome.
No, I'd be more pro Cannonball. That makes sense.
But neither here or there. I remember when I came into there, I met you and I met Thor. Hey Thor, and we just talked for like a good hour and like literally like I was working and like I overran my lunch. Like I got suspended the next day because I was there for like an hour and a half just talking. Every week I was there, so on and so forth. And I got like the fire, I got like the urge, I got like the craving, and like I got my ex-wife, who's awesome by the way. I got her into the combat. I got her into Walking Dead. And, like it's just like it was a kinship that I had with.
She's your Maggie to your.
It is
Glenn.
a good story. You could easily spend like time there talking with everybody.
And then you know, a couple of weeks later, then me and Serge got into an argument about freaking Teen Titans. And like we came at an impasse because like our argument with Teen Titans was, okay, who is more important to the team, Starfire or Raven?
Raven.
Starfire's
I said
hotter.
Starfire.
Raven.
Because she's a wild card.
She's the one in the bikini. You always give it to the one in the bikini. And she's a redhead.
Dude, she's
Yeah,
full
but
of
Raven
fire.
has a father issue,
She's full
bro.
of fire. But my point,
Closer than purple.
my point being is that no matter what the age is, you can always come back. And I came back, you know, not just with no worries, but with no fear.
Why would they invite him?
And I think you guys.
Why would they invite him?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
No.
But what's your favorite memory of?
Why is Ford in that picture?
Oh.
Who?
Ted Cord. Not Ted Cord.
Sorry,
Fucking Maxwell Lord.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh shit!
I don't break this up, but we're getting really long, and I'm just worried we'll run out of.
To answer, and besides, I gotta take a fucking leak anyway because these beers are running right through me.
Favorite Pete's Basement memory.
One of, without a doubt, would be my fight scene with Steve in the backyard during the Skrull episode.
I want to see that now.
Shooting with tissue with sauce and gravy during the Ramon's basement episode, and without a doubt, killing myself, my younger evil self, with the master sword.
Spoil it?
Greg's gonna
During
watch
the Death
it,
of
man.
Ramon. Go and watch all of our special episodes: Death of Ramon, Ramon's basement, and the Skrull takeover. And just have some fucking fun, guys.
It sounds like you guys handled Secret Invasion better than Marvel did.
We pretty much.
I enjoy Secret Invasion.
Oh, that was garbage.
Sorry,
I enjoy
guys.
Secret
The
Invasion.
cheese will be up on the edited episode.
It's too late for that.
Guys, I gotta take a leak so bad I can fucking taste it.
Oh shit, you
I'll
poured me.
see you guys next week. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me. Seriously,
Man,
this was an honor and a
The
privilege.
door is open anytime you want.
Yeah,
Salud.
Cheers.
Good night, guys.
Pete's Basement is copyright 2015, Ripped Productions and Pete's Basement LLC. All rights reserved, so go fuck yourself.
Too much Olive Garden, bro. I need less Olive Garden.
They're not gonna do the comic
No
book
offense.
because the comic
Not
book.
Italian food. I'm not gonna offend me.
We're live.
Starring Jay-Z.
We're live. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the fucking show. You had the volume down.
I learned.
Oh my god. You had the volume down.
So my pitch for a American Doctor Who adaptation starring Jay-Z called Dr. Hove.
You're such a dick.
Do you write these jokes beforehand, or do you just come up with them on the fly?
Suspense.
So the H to
Plead
the
the fifth.
so instead of H to the Izzo is what? W to the Ozo? What?
All I'm saying is instead of me and
No,
my
it's
girlfriend.
H to the his who.
Oh!
H to the his.
Boy.
All right, let me do the intro. Am I boring you? Yeah, it's open. I was shitting before.
Oh god.
Pete, did you think these awesome guys were doing an awesome job yet?
Who's that?
These
These guys always do an awesome job. You have no
This is my first
idea.
time being here, so like I'm enjoying it.
Actually, Roger's
there'd be
being very
something that I
nice
wanna
though.
get.
Like Roger
Yeah, why
usually
is-
yells at us. He occasionally throws.
Why are you being so
darts.
nice, Raj?
She's editing.
Yo, I thought you had like nail polish on, but the light is reflecting off of the toy and hitting your fingers, and they're purple.
But so what if his nails are on fleek?
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
2016. Live your life, girl. Yes.